Madrid, where Velázquez painted kings, where Hemingway found his courage, where every sunrise promises secrets that have been whispered for centuries. But here's what the guidebooks won't tell you. The real Madrid lives behind doors that most travelers never find. Today, I'm giving you the keys. I'm James, and I've spent 3 years researching luxury hospitality across Europe, analyzing guest experiences, studying architectural heritage, and uncovering the stories that make certain hotels extraordinary. What I discovered about Madrid's luxury scene will change how you think about Spanish hospitality forever. These aren't just hotels. They're gateways to Madrid's soul, each offering a unique lens through which to experience Spanish culture. From palaces where history whispers through marble halls, to rooftops where modern luxury meets ancient skylines. This is the access route, and what you're about to discover represents the absolute pinnacle of Madrid hospitality. Let's begin. Number 10. JW Marriott Hotel Madrid. Picture this. You're standing on a private terrace 7 floors above Madrid, watching the city awaken with coffee in hand. This is the daily reality for guests at JW Marriott Madrid, where luxury means intimate scale and personalized attention. Here's what sets this property apart. While other luxury hotels pack in hundreds of rooms, JW Marriott shows restraint. Just 139 spaces, each designed like a private Madrid apartment rather than a typical hotel room. Guest reviews consistently praise the residential feel and attention to detail. The corner suites feature dual-aspect windows that frame the city like living artwork. But the real revelation lies below ground, where the spa occupies ancient stone cellars that create a cave-like sanctuary. Guests describe it as therapeutic time travel, where modern wellness meets medieval architecture. The service philosophy operates on anticipation rather than reaction. Your preferences are noted, your needs predicted. It's like having a personal Madrid concierge who happens to control one of the most sophisticated properties. The insider advantage: terrace suites during late spring through early autumn transform into private Madrid observatories. Guest testimonials rave about golden hour moments when the city glows like honey through floor-to-ceiling windows. JW Marriott Madrid proves that in luxury hospitality, intimacy trumps scale every time. Number 9. Hotel Urban 5G Madrid. Imagine checking into a hotel that doubles as a world-class museum. Hotel Urban Madrid houses a legitimate Egyptian museum with authentic artifacts and ancient relics that belong in major cultural institutions. But instead of fighting tourist crowds, you experience them in intimate silence. The property's rooftop pool floats above Madrid's golden triangle of art. While visitors queue for hours at the Prado below, hotel guests swim laps with panoramic views of the museums that define European culture. Reviews consistently highlight this elevated perspective as transformative. Sabo Restaurant earned its Michelin star under chef Aurelio Morales, who treats each dish like edible art. Food critics describe the tasting menu as a journey through Spanish culinary evolution, where traditional techniques meet contemporary innovation. The Papua New Guinea collection throughout the hotel creates fascinating cultural dialogue. Ancient tribal masks share space with Spanish colonial architecture, creating what anthropology experts call a masterclass in cross-cultural design. Guest reviews reveal a hidden advantage. The concierge occasionally arranges after-hours museum access for hotel residents. Imagine experiencing priceless Egyptian artifacts in complete solitude long after public hours end. Hotel Urban demonstrates that Madrid's cultural soul extends far beyond its famous museums into spaces where art and hospitality merge seamlessly. Number 8. Hotel Orfila, Relais and Chateau. Some hotels have history. Hotel Orfila is history breathing through every marble column of this meticulously preserved 19th century palace. With only 32 rooms, this isn't mass hospitality, but aristocratic adoption. The staff-to-guest ratio enables service that operates more like personal assistants than hotel management. Guest testimonials consistently mention staff remembering preferences across multiple visits, sometimes years apart. The secret garden provides an oasis of tranquility in central Madrid. Ancient trees create natural cathedral ceilings while fountain sounds wash away urban stress. Garden reviews describe it as Madrid's best-kept sanctuary, where time moves differently. Each accommodation tells its own story through period furniture and hand-painted architectural details. Rooms feature original trompe-l'oeil effects that make walls appear to extend into imaginary courtyards. Design historians praise it as living inside Spanish artistic tradition. The personalized service operates at levels most travelers never experience. Birthday celebrations become orchestrated ceremonies, while repeat guest recognition spans decades. Reviews describe it as joining an exclusive family rather than checking into a hotel. The dining experience rivals Madrid's most celebrated restaurants, but with the intimacy of a noble family's private residence. Culinary critics note how this setting elevates already exceptional cuisine. Request garden view suites during spring bloom season. The combination of fragrant orange blossoms and golden Madrid light create moments that photography cannot capture. Hotel Orfila doesn't offer accommodation, it offers temporary transformation into Spanish nobility. Number 7. Bless Hotel Madrid. Madrid has exactly one rooftop infinity pool in its Golden Mile district, and it floats like a mirage above the city at Bless Hotel Madrid. Pico's Pardo Sky Lounge transcends typical rooftop experiences. Designed like an Amazon rainforest canopy with jungle plants and bird songs, while panoramic city views remind you that you're floating above one of Europe's greatest capitals. Guests describe it as Madrid's closest approximation to heaven. The infinity pool operates from May through September, but the views intoxicate year-round. Cocktail reviews praise Martini's master mixologist for creating drinks that match the elevated setting. Sunset hours transform the space into what travel writers call liquid poetry. Below, 111 rooms serve as launching pads for Golden Mile adventures. Step outside and luxury boutiques, Michelin-starred restaurants, and cultural landmarks surround you. Location reviews consistently rank it as the most sophisticated district in Madrid. Bless offers something most Madrid hotels cannot offer: literal elevation. You're not just staying in the city's most exclusive neighborhood, you're floating above it, watching urban rhythm while remaining beautifully detached from chaos. The spa incorporates Spanish wellness traditions with contemporary techniques. Treatments use volcanic rocks sourced from the Canary Islands, while floor-to-ceiling windows maintain Madrid's skyline as your backdrop. Spa reviews describe it as therapeutic theater. Book sunset cocktails at Pico's Pardos even if staying elsewhere. But Bless guests should request high-floor suites facing the city center for private balcony views that rival the rooftop experience. Bless Hotel Madrid elevates urban luxury to new heights, literally and figuratively. Number 6. Gran Hotel Inglés. Madrid's first luxury hotel carries the creative energy of every writer, artist, and intellectual who found inspiration within its walls since 1886. Literary history permeates every corner of this Barrio de las Letras landmark. Virginia Woolf wrote letters praising the magic she discovered here. Federico Garcia Lorca debated poetry in lobbies you'll walk through. Ernest Hemingway found courage in the bar where future guests might share night taps. Located in Madrid's literary heart, this hotel offers cultural pilgrimage beyond accommodation. Every surrounding cobblestone holds stories. Every nearby cafe has witnessed history being written. Literary scholars consider it essential Madrid heritage. The Art Deco renovation honors historical significance while embracing contemporary luxury. Original architectural details share space with modern amenities that enhance rather than compromise period authenticity. Critics praise it as masterful historical preservation. With only 48 rooms, staying here feels like joining an exclusive intellectual salon. Guest reviews mention lobby conversations carrying unusual depth, breakfast discussions referencing literature most people never encounter. Suites feature original hardwood floors that creak with history, while updated bathrooms provide modern comfort without sacrificing authenticity. Architecture enthusiasts note how each room tells stories through preserved details. Lobo 8 Restaurant creates contemporary Spanish cuisine that honors traditional techniques while embracing innovation. Food critics describe it as eating poetry that happens to be delicious. Book early spring or late autumn when Madrid's intellectual energy peaks. Request suites with original architectural details and spend evenings in the lobby bar where literary inspiration still whispers. Gran Hotel Inglés proves that luxury travel can nourish both body and soul. Number 5. Santo Mauro, a luxury collection hotel. When you transform a duke's palace into a luxury hotel, you get Santo Mauro, where aristocratic grandeur meets contemporary sophistication in ways that redefine European elegance. This living palace preserves the Duke of Santo Mauro's 1895 French-style mansion with aristocratic dignity intact for modern luxury travelers. Architecture historians consider it one of Madrid's finest examples of preserved noble residence transformation. The former palace chapel now serves as Madrid's most exclusive private dining venue. Guests can celebrate life's greatest moments in a consecrated space with original religious artwork and stained glass windows that filter golden light like liquid amber. Event planners call it incomparably romantic. Each room feels like a private apartment in an active noble residence. Period furniture shares space with marble bathrooms that architectural critics compare to Roman imperial luxury. Service operates where staff anticipate needs before guests realize them. Guest reviews consistently mention feeling adopted into aristocratic lifestyle. Book the former chapel for private celebrations. Whether anniversary dinners or business negotiations, conducting important moments in a consecrated space adds significance that money usually cannot purchase. Santo Mauro doesn't offer hospitality, it offers temporary aristocracy. Number 4. The Palace, a luxury collection hotel. Since 1912, the Palace has been Madrid's stage for the extraordinary. Fresh from complete renovation, it continues writing history with each guest who walks through its legendary doors. This Belle Époque masterpiece has hosted royalty, celebrities, and revolutionaries who shaped Spanish history. The famous Rotunda Dome doesn't just provide architectural beauty, it creates atmosphere where every moment feels historically significant. Architecture scholars consider it Madrid's finest example of early 20th century grandeur. The renovation preserved every detail that made the palace legendary, while introducing contemporary luxury that enhances rather than replace Golden Age glamour. Preservation experts praise it as exemplary historical hotel restoration. 470 rooms and suites feel like private residence in a grand European mansion. High ceilings, period details, and modern amenities create perfect balance between historical authenticity and contemporary comfort. But the palace offers something beyond luxury accommodation: cultural connection. The concierge doesn't just arrange reservations, they provide access to Madrid's cultural elite. Private museum tours, exclusive cultural events, invitations to literary salons that most travelers never discover. The ballroom hosts private flamenco performances that create intimate cultural experiences large venues cannot replicate. Cultural critics describe these events as authentic Spanish artistic immersion. Dining experiences rival Madrid's most celebrated restaurants, but with added gravitas of spaces where Spanish history has been negotiated, celebrated, and mourned for over a century. Request suites with city views during booking. Recently renovated accommodations offer dramatic perspectives of Madrid's evolution from historical to contemporary. Always inquire about exclusive cultural access through concierge connections. The palace proves that some hotels don't just accommodate guests, they create history with them. Number 3. Palacio de los Duques Gran. 2 buildings, 2 centuries, one extraordinary experience spanning Spanish architectural evolution from medieval spirituality to royal grandeur. Palacio de los Duques Gran combines a 13th century convent with a 19th century palace, creating a luxury hotel that serves as living museum of Spanish cultural development. Architecture historians study it as masterful integration of disparate historical periods. Inspired by Velázquez's masterpieces, every space tells stories of Spanish artistry and innovation. Walking through these halls means traveling through time, experiencing how Spanish craftsmanship evolved across centuries. Art critics consider it essential Spanish cultural education. 160 rooms and 20 suites don't just provide luxury accommodation, they immerse you in Spanish cultural heritage while surrounding you with contemporary amenities that enhance, rather than compromise, historical experience. The real level experience elevates luxury hospitality to art form. Exclusive amenities, personalized services, and access to spaces regular hotel guests never see. Guest reviews consistently mention feeling temporarily adopted into Spanish nobility. Staff attention operates where preferences, moods, schedules, and unspoken needs are remembered and anticipated. Service reviews consistently mention feeling understood rather than simply served. The rooftop terrace provides unparalleled royal palace views. While tourists photograph from street level, real-level guests enjoy private perspectives most Madrid visitors never experience. Photography experts call these viewpoints incomparable. The real luxury here is cultural immersion. This isn't just a hotel occupying historical buildings, it's carefully curated experience connecting you to Spanish cultural evolution across 8 centuries. Real-level suites provide the most exclusive experience available to civilians. Garden Terrace provides the city's most romantic setting for private celebrations. Book cultural experiences through concierge connections for access to Spanish cultural circles most travelers never discover. But here's what makes Palacio de los Duques Gran truly extraordinary. They don't just accommodate guests, they temporarily adopt them into Spanish cultural aristocracy. Your stay becomes a Madrid story worth telling for the rest of your life. Palacio de los Duques Gran doesn't offer accommodation, it offers transformation. Number 2. Four Seasons Hotel Madrid. When Four Seasons chooses a location, they don't just build a hotel. They create a destination that redefines luxury hospitality for an entire city. Four Seasons Madrid transforms the Centro Canalejas complex into a luxury ecosystem with 200 rooms, 22 private residences, and experiences that money usually cannot buy. Urban planners study it as successful luxury district transformation. The 8th floor swimming pool floats like a glass sanctuary with panoramic views extending over Madrid's rooftops to rolling hills beyond the city. Modern architecture and natural light create environments where every swim feels transcendent. Pool reviews describe it as therapeutic elevation. But Four Seasons Madrid offers something beyond beautiful facilities. Legendary service that anticipates desires before they become conscious thoughts. Staff remember coffee preferences from visits years past. Birthdays become royal holidays. Problems become personal missions. The butler service operates beyond room service into lifestyle management. Restaurant reservations at impossible-to-book establishments. Private museum tours arranged with minimal notice. Cultural experiences most Madrid residents never access. Service reviews consistently mention feeling personally cared for. Centro Canalejas complex doesn't just house the hotel. It creates luxury bubble with exclusive shopping, world-class dining, and cultural experiences connecting you to Madrid's most sophisticated circles. Dining experiences rival Madrid's most celebrated restaurants, with Four Seasons' signature attention to dietary restrictions, personal preferences, and special occasions that transform meals into memorable occasions. Spa treatments incorporate Spanish wellness traditions with Four Seasons' global expertise. Hot stone massages use volcanic rocks from Spanish territories, while aromatherapy incorporates essential oils from Spanish lavender and orange groves. Terrace suites offer the most space and privacy, while concierge connections provide access to Madrid's most coveted cultural experiences. Book spa treatments during weekday afternoons for the most peaceful environments, and inquire about private dining experiences showcasing Spanish culinary artistry. Four Seasons Madrid proves that legendary hospitality can elevate an already extraordinary city to unimaginable heights. Number 1. Rosewood Villa Magna. At the summit of Madrid luxury stands not just a hotel, but a philosophy of hospitality that transforms guests into temporary members of Spanish cultural aristocracy. Rosewood Villa Magna isn't Madrid's finest address, it's Madrid's finest experience, where every moment is curated not just for comfort, but for creating memories that reshape understanding of Spanish sophistication. The real suite on the top floor isn't accommodation, it's a private Madrid residence with open-air terrace, grand piano, and butler service, creating experiences worthy of Spanish royalty. This represents where luxury becomes lifestyle, service becomes art, Madrid becomes yours. Playing grand piano while watching Madrid awaken through floor-to-ceiling windows explains why this hotel consistently ranks among the world's finest. Guest testimonials describe it as life-changing perspective on urban luxury. The gardens create tranquility oasis on prestigious Paseo de la Castellana. Ancient trees provide natural privacy screens while carefully designed pathways lead to intimate spaces perfect for private conversations or peaceful reflection. Landscape architects consider it Madrid's finest hotel garden design. But Rosewood Villa Magna offers something beyond beautiful facilities and impeccable service. Cultural connection. The concierge doesn't just arrange experiences, they curate cultural immersion. Private flamenco lessons with professional dancers, exclusive wine tastings with renowned Spanish vintners, literary tours guided by Spanish authors, The spa rivals world-class wellness destinations, incorporating Spanish healing traditions with contemporary techniques. Treatments use ingredients sourced from Spanish territories, while environments create sanctuary-like tranquility in bustling capital hearts. Dining experiences showcase Spanish culinary artistry at its finest, with chefs understanding that food represents cultural expression, not just sustenance. Wine pairings feature Spanish vintages most sommeliers never access. The Real Suite with private terrace and grand piano offers the most exclusive Madrid experience available to civilians. Garden Terrace provides the city's most romantic setting for private celebrations. Book cultural experiences through concierge for access to Spanish cultural circles most travelers never discover. But here's what makes Rosewood Villa Magna truly extraordinary. They don't just accommodate guests, they temporarily adopt them into Spanish cultural aristocracy. Your stay becomes a Madrid story worth telling for the rest of your life. Rosewood Villa Magna doesn't offer luxury, it offers transformation. These 10 sanctuaries don't just offer accommodation, they offer gateways to Madrid's soul. Each provides a different lens through which to experience Spanish culture, whether you seek contemporary elegance, historical grandeur, or artistic inspiration. But here's what my research revealed. Madrid isn't just a destination, it's a feeling, and these hotels aren't just places to sleep, they're opening chapters of stories that will transform how you understand Spanish culture forever. From the literary heritage of Gran Hotel Inglés to the royal elegance of Rosewood Villa Magna, each sanctuary offers a unique path to discovering why Madrid continues captivating sophisticated travelers worldwide. For contemporary luxury with historical soul, choose Four Seasons or Rosewood Villa Magna. For cultural immersion with aristocratic elegance, Santo Mauro or Palacio de los Duques provide unparalleled experiences. If artistic inspiration calls your spirit, Hotel Urban or Gran Hotel Inglés offer cultural depth beyond typical luxury accommodation. But regardless of which sanctuary calls to your soul, understand this. Madrid luxury hospitality operates at levels that will transform your expectations of travel forever. Which of these extraordinary experiences speaks to your wanderlust? Next week, we're unveiling Barcelona's secret luxury hideaways that even seasoned travelers have never discovered. Until then, keep seeking the extraordinary. This is James, and this is The Access Route. Madrid is waiting for you.